Welcome to the Dear NICU Mama podcast. Our mission is to connect the past and the present NICU mom by bringing them out of isolation and into a sisterhood of women who can stand alongside each other as we heal and grow both in and out of the NICU.
Our hope is that through interviews with trauma-informed medical and maternal mental health experts and vulnerable stories from NICU mamas themselves, that you would feel connected to the Dear NICU Mama sisterhood around the world. So, whether your NICU journey was 50 years ago,
or whether you find yourself in the NICU today, we hope that this podcast reminds you that you are not alone.
Hi, friends, and welcome back to the Dear NICU Mama podcast. It's your hosts, Martha and
Ashley.
Woohoo! I actually said podcasts as if you have plural.
I didn't notice.
I didn't notice. We have many, many episodes to go back and listen to. But hello, Ash. It is good to see you.
It's wonderful to see you. I feel like we are really nice and sleepy today.
Yes, I'm trying to take it all slow. This is your season, though. You were built for fall.
You know, that's debatable. I think I'm built for fall, but I miss it because of the work that I do with photography. Right. So It just kind of flashes past me. But I do love fall a lot.
It's a season of change and transition. So
how has the fall been in your perfect cozy cabin?
It is
cottage in the woods.
It's glorious. Right now, I feel like I'm in the treetops. Everything is yellow, and it is a dream come true. And we did the whole jumping in leaves thing last night, which was really lovely too. So
all in your backyard,
all there, all watching the little critters run by, and so it's been good.
I will never forget the visual of coming to your house, your townhouse when you lived in Fargo, and your whole patio was just filled with potted plants. You were like itching to live in a place with more room to garden and to have your own plants. And your deck was like about to collapse because you had so many potted plants. Some of them were in like those white 5-gallon bins.
Yes, yeah.
So I'm very happy that you have all of this land to explore and make your own and have your own plants that don't even have to be potted.
Thank you. I really appreciate that too. And I'm glad that nobody called my landlord on me while we were there. I know you really missed those gallon buckets that were originally for brownie mix
that you spray painted.
Yeah,
those were cute. I remember you texting me and going, "These are bad, right?"
Yes.
I was like, "Yeah, those are really bad."
It was not good. But I guess to transition back in, I hope everybody's season of fall, they're doing what feels good and warm and pleasant to them. Today, it's good that we're in a little bit of a sleepy time because really it's just going to be the two of us talking today.
Yes, this episode is going to be short and sweet, but we are talking all about our upcoming virtual event on November 5th. If you follow us on Instagram or Facebook or you're part of our mailing list, you've hopefully seen us announcing our fall event. Every year we do an annual event where we bring in some of the leading speakers and innovators in maternal mental health. The past couple of years we've had the glorious and the wonderful Parijat Desphande, and this year we are adding another keynote speaker, and she is also innovative in this work, and her name is Hilary Waller. And so, Martha, do you want to talk a little bit about why we started doing these virtual events and kind of how they look on the day?
Absolutely. So initially, we did our first event in October 2019, and it was actually in person, and it was just 20 moms locally. We got together, and we wanted there to be an opportunity for moms and parents who maybe have never really thought about their experience as traumatic, or maybe haven't had the time to sit down and process it with other people, or understand some of the concepts behind maternal mental health, to have an easy avenue, easy to digest, no stress, inviting and warm place to do so. And so we gathered those women together. We had 2 experts in perinatal mood and anxiety disorders come, and they did a wonderful roundtable discussion. They shared a little bit about trauma and about maternal mental health, and then we got to just talk to each other. And what was so beautiful was we realized right away that within like the first 20 minutes, everyone was crying, but that our connections ran deep. And these women that we left as strangers, now many years past, we are still really close with. I know where all of those women are. I've seen how their relationships and their healing has grown. So we wanted to kind of continue and expand that. The pandemic hit. We wanted to give access to moms around the country for that experience. So then we started hosting this annual event virtually, and it's been really beautiful. We had Parijat Desphande. This will be her third year speaking. She is the preeminent expert in perinatal mood and anxiety disorders for high-risk pregnancy and somatic trauma healing. She's incredible. Hearing her speak is like having a dear friend hold your hand and talk to you one-on-one. The feedback we get from people who hear her talk is incredible. We encourage you to go and listen to her episodes on the podcast. She's phenomenal. And so we're really grateful to have her back again this year. And then Hilary Waller, we wanted to make it a little bit bigger, give twice as much the content this year. Hilary is from the Postpartum Stress Center. And the Postpartum Stress Center was founded by Karen Kleiman decades ago now, and she is an author who has written several best-selling books, Dropping the Baby and Other Intrusive Thoughts, and also Good Moms Have Scary Thoughts, which is so cool. It has all these comics that are about the internal kind of dialogues we have with ourselves as moms. And Hilary and Parijat have been great collaborators. We've just met with them recently to talk about their keynotes, and it's going to be beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Well, and speaking of our amazing speakers, they have recorded a little hello for us. So we will go into those hellos here right now.
Hi, this is Hilary Waller, psychotherapist and director of programming at the Postpartum Stress Center. I am deeply honored to be trusted by NICU mamas to provide a safe and supportive therapy space to explore their feelings, process their trauma, grieve their losses, and eventually to experience post-traumatic growth. I'm so looking forward to joining your community at this year's Dear NICU Mama conference to speak about the unique and profound experience of becoming a mother against a backdrop of trauma and heartbreak. See you soon.
Hello, I'm Parijat Desphande. I'm an integrative high-risk pregnancy specialist, a somatic trauma professional, and I'm also a NICU mom myself. And I am thrilled to be joining you this year at the Dear NICU Mama event. We all know that trauma lives in the body, but this year we're going to talk about how courage does too. I cannot wait to see you all soon.
Parijat's voice is absolutely, like you said, a close friend.
Oh,
She is amazing, and I'm super excited to learn from Hilary too.
Yeah.
But we wanted to also share a little bit about, virtual events have become a thing since COVID, right? We hear the word virtual all the time, but sometimes that can kind of give off the impression that it's not super personalized and it's kind of like, very like corporate and that kind of thing. But we want to really reiterate that, as we put together these events, as we kind of curate these events, that they still feel very intimate and special. We try to really encapsulate what that first event was like in person and bring that into a virtual offering. So kind of what our events virtually typically look like is you get to decide where and how you watch. So we have some moms that go and get a hotel room for the night. They book a night where it's just them. They get their favorite snacks, their favorite candy. They bring their laptop and they just savor it, enjoy it, just have a night away. Some moms get together with another NICU mom friend. They each buy tickets. They bring their gift boxes together. They have a little hosting night together. Some moms simply watch it while they're breastfeeding their babies or their kids are playing next to them. So the nice thing about virtual is you get to decide how you tune into the event. So we are all moms. We understand that sometimes there isn't that luxury of getting childcare for 4+ hours, but in this case, because it's virtual, you can have your kiddos with you. You can be in the same room with them or find that sitter and really have a night for yourself. But it kind of looks a little bit like, we have the keynote speakers, we have question and answer. And then the favorite part is that we get to have a lot of time to just connect with other NICU moms around the world. And after every event collectively, that's what we hear from moms is their favorite part was just the opportunity to meet other moms and hear from other moms. And now they have these lifelong friendships.
Yeah, that's so cool. There definitely will be some interactive elements to, the Q&A, a live chat too, and then some discussion groups, and actually a coffee social we'll be having the more of too, which will be wonderful. So feel free. We'd love for you to come and join, not just to learn, but also to meet other moms from around the country. So many times, these moms will then share email addresses or phone numbers or social handles like you mentioned, and it's just a great time to connect.
Yes. And each registration receives a curated gift box. So this is one of our favorite parts of these events. So this year, the theme is Courage Lives Here. So in that gift box, we have things like a Courage bracelet, like a beaded bracelet. We have a Courage Lives Here journal, a Courage Lives Here pouch. We have pens and different sponsored items from our sponsors that are sponsoring the event. And this year, our workbook is going to be virtual as well. So that's kind of nice because after the event, you will receive a recorded version of this talk and these speakers. So the nice thing about having that virtual is you can refer to that virtual workbook often as you re-listen to the event, or if you had to tune out for a portion, you have access to that too. So the virtual gift or the gift boxes are in person. You will receive one of those in the mail prior to the event. And I'm super excited for the gift boxes this year.
Yeah, you've done such a nice job curating and working with our fulfillment team to find some really, really special and meaningful items that relate back to our theme this year, which is, if we haven't mentioned it yet, again, Courage Lives Here.
Yes. Martha, do you want to share how to sign up and what the pricing is?
Yes, absolutely. You can sign up at www.dearnicumama.com/events. You can also find the link in our link in bios on our Instagram page, and we'll make sure to link it here in the show notes too. Early bird pricing has passed, but we actually are really excited to announce that we have some incredible sponsors, Gate City Bank, Angel Eye Healthcare, Blue Cross Blue Shield of North Dakota, and Essential Health. And because of their generous donations, we're actually able to offer tickets at a $10 discount now from now until the end of the event. And this is brand new news. We're so excited to share with you. So it's $65 per ticket. And remember, that comes with access to all of the event content as well as an on-demand recording so you can watch it afterwards, and the gift box as well. If you have any questions about that, or if you have questions about scholarships for the event for moms in need, please feel free to reach out to us at hello@dearnicumama.com, and we will help support you there.
Yes, and we will make sure to link in the show notes a direct link to how to sign up. But of course, yes, like Martha said, if there's any questions or you want clarification on anything, you can absolutely send us an email as well. So Martha, when should people sign up to make sure that they can get their gift box in time and be ready to attend the event?
Well, I would say as soon as possible, but definitely by October 25th, because that is the last day you can register if you want to get your gift package ahead of the event date. No matter what, you'll get it mailed, but if you register by October 25th, you're guaranteed to get it in your hands before the event date. So please make sure to do that. And we're so excited to see you there.
Well, mamas, thank you so much for tuning in to this very short and sweet event announcement episode. We're so grateful to connect with you here, and we can't wait to meet some of your faces at the event. If anything, registering for this event is worth it because you get to meet and connect with other NICU moms around the world. So we would love to see you there. For ways to sign up, go to the show notes or dearnicumama.com/events. Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of the Dear NICU Mama podcast.
If you loved this episode, we'd be so grateful for a review on any of the podcast platforms.
And we'd love to continue connecting with you via our social media pages or a private Facebook group. And ultimately, NICU Mama, welcome to the sisterhood.